A controversial drug treatment program the I-Team profiled several years ago has shut its doors locally.
But that doesn't mean the controversy is over. The I-Team's Hagit Lamore says the teenagers have just been moved to another state. Hagit joins us now with the latest.
Well, one of the fathers is quite upset. His son has spent more than a year in the program and still is in phase 1 of 5 stages you must complete before you can graduate. Tens of thousands of dollars later, he says his son's no better off.
Yes, go marching 3 by 3, hurrah, hurrah.
It's the treatment of last resort. A place called Kids Helping Kids when we got this unprecedented look inside 4 years ago. Now part of a chain called Pathway Family Center. The treatment we saw called for isolation. Newcomers didn't get to go home or to school, didn't listen to music or TV. They couldn't talk to each other and had to get permission to speak at all.
We deal with difficult kids and sometimes difficult families, and we're not going to please everybody.
Penny Walker served as executive director of the Milford program when we first investigated after former clients and some parents called it a brainwashing cult.
I couldn't associate with anybody.
Kids sit in rap sessions all day, repeating gestures and words. But some parents of clients at the time strongly supported the tactics, including Martha Logan.
There was no place else to turn.
After our report, protesters picketed regularly outside the center in Milford. Now, the Ohio Department of Alcohol and Drug Addiction Services confirms that Pathway has turned in its state certificate allowing it to operate. A property search shows Pathway still owns the building. It still lists this address on its paperwork, and the local phone number still leads to a voicemail. But when we visited, no one was there. It looks deserted, but files and keys still sit on desks. Inside, the rooms once full of troubled teens sit empty and silent. Mark West has an insider's look. His son Levi has been in the program for more than a year. His ex-wife enrolled him against Mark's wishes. West says about 24 kids working the program in Milford got transferred to Pathway's other centers, including Indianapolis, where his son sits today.
And I think that bad publicity, and that not just bad publicity, but actually the truth started getting out, and I think community pressure closed it down.
We tried to reach Pathway beyond Milford at its centers in Michigan and in Indianapolis. We never heard back till today. A spokeswoman says economics, not community pressure, forced Pathway to shut down in Milford, and as of today, it is shutting its Michigan Treatment Center too, consolidating to Indianapolis. Penny Walker, who you saw in the story, left Pathway a year and a half ago. And as for the program itself, well, we have heard from parents on both sides, some of them defending the program. We're going to follow up with what they all have to say next week. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Hagit. We'll look forward to that.